Flick and I are starting to take a little walk on the trails. This is how I'm getting my exercise on the work from home. This is our back patio. We're gonna head down. We're gonna head up a hill and then down a hill, I think. Let's go this way, Flicka. You can see our woodshed over here. Dave's got it pretty well stocked. We were putting it to good use until just a few weeks ago. This way, Flicka. We're gonna go this way. So here we've got our first bridge. You see we've got a nice little stream coming through. This is actually the orange stream, the mine drainage in it. And this is the hill. You have to climb this little steep part here to get up to the main part of the trail. And we're going to go this way and go down and then go back up. Flicka keeps wanting to move from one side to the other. It's hard to hold on to the camera and the leash at the same time. And she's liable to go rabbit chasing if I don't keep her on a leash. So we're going down a little bit now. As you can see, this is one of the many trails Dave has cut this spring. We'll come back through here on the way down, on the way back. But we can get a nice little walk in here. It's nice and shady. And we're going to take a little turn here, go up the hill. It's kind of wet. It's not messy wet, but it's wet. I'm wearing a, I'll turn it around here so you can see, I'm wearing a beekeeper's screen because the horseflies are bad today. But we're going to be heading up the hill here. Come on, Flicka. Want to go this way? Let's go this way. One up again. Not exactly a walking path yet. Still kind of uneven, gnarly in places, but it's okay. That's what gives you the exercise. Come on, Flicka, move. The top of this rise is actually a gas pipeline right away. And we've cut back that way. If we'd have come all the way up the hill that way, we would have been there. We're going to go down this way now. It goes out a ways. Yes, that was a hill. And I'm out of breath because I'm out of shape. And we'll go over here and we'll go back down the hill. That goes nowhere over there. We thought about taking it down a little farther, and there's a lot of wood we can still cut over here, but the slope on the other side of all those downed trees is a little bit difficult to make a trail on. So it goes nowhere for now. We're going to go back down the hill and see a few ragwort still around. They're almost gone now. You see, most of them have gone to seed. Yeah. And this year, for some reason, we seem to have an awful lot more of these things than we ever did before. Obviously some kind of invasive shrub. We have a trail going over here, but I don't think this goes anywhere except to the stream. But we'll go over here so you can see. One of those roots tripping me up. This is actually a nice little spot to put a bench, which we may eventually, but you can see the freshwater stream is over here. So I could get out of there. So you can see the brook. It comes down on one side of our property. Keep up, Flicka, come on. You're being a slowpoke. Let's go back up here so we can go out to the loop. She loves coming on these walks, but then she really wants to stop every 2 feet and smell something new. Keep going, Flicka. This area is back here is it's really a nice little area. This is the end of our property, the end tip. And where it goes a loop. See, there's a trail that way. And we're gonna go this way first and come back around that way. And you can see we've cut out a little area here that if Dave's camping buddies come. Another one here, nice little area to put up a tent if they want to tent while they're visiting. He has a lot of backpacking buddies that do that frequently. In other places, now we've got a place for him to do that here. But this is a nice little area. This stuff in the middle is coming down. This was filled with all yellow with ragwort. You can see they're all going to seed now. That's okay. That means there's going to be more of them next year. Well, you got yourself caught there, didn't you? Okay, come on. Yeah, I probably should have done this when all these yellow flowers were out. Because it was amazing. Sea of yellow. Keep going. A lot of game paths cross on these trails too, so she's got a lot to sniff. Keep going. She's slowing down. She always has more energy at the beginning of the walk than she does after we get going. Well, not unlike people, but this isn't a very long walk, really. It's a nice one, though. You can see we've got the stream right here. This is a really quiet part. Of course, when we get a good rain, it's always pretty swollen. But it's such a nice little brook. Yeah, we'll go back out this way. And we'll stay on the lower path going back. And then we'll take a steep part up to another little section on the other side of the stream when we get farther out here. If anybody can tell me what causes that foam to come out of these downed grapevines, I'd really like to know what causes it. You can see other pieces of it here and here. There's some kind of white foamy stuff coming out of those vines. I don't know why we call them grapevines. No grapes ever grow on them. They're just big old vines in the middle of the woods. Keep going, Flicka. Hey, that's a path we came down from the gas pipeline on the top of the hill, and we're going to go this way this time. Lots of bugs out today. Kind of squishy in this section. Keep going, Flicka. Now we're going to do a little switch back here. Let's go this way, Flicka. This way. Yeah, this way. Atta girl. This is one of the newest bridges he's put in over this brook. We like this little section because once we clear out the fallen stuff, there's a lot of little waterfalls, little ones up this part of the stream. Sounds really nice. This way, Flick. Everything's really damp still from all the rain we had a couple of days back. It's another cleared out section, but this goes up to another hill. We're going to head up this way. Ready? Come on, let's go. Keep going. This goes up to an open area. On the other side of the stream. Come on. Atta girl. Keep going. And here we're going to go down. This is another one of those dead ends that there's just no way to make a trail and stay on our property, so we didn't continue it there. So we're going to go downhill here. It's time for the trail to be cut again. The rain just made everything grow overnight. Depending on how much of a workout I want to give myself, I can loop around a lot of these trails up and down over and over again in different directions. And you always get a different view going back than you did going forward, so. Now this just goes down to our lower meadow. So we'll go down to the turnaround down here. But you can see, we'll go over here to the stream so you can see. This is one of our oldest bridges. The freshwater stream joins the orange stream right up there. Orange stream is coming down that you see on the left, and the fresh water that's not orange is coming in through the right side, and it picks up and goes on down this way. It's not nearly as orange as it was when we first moved in here, but it's still orange. A lot of old abandoned mines up there. And this has been cut. We cut this pretty frequently, all the time anyway. This is one of the older sections that we've cut. The trails are fairly new. Well, kinda. I mean, we had those trails cut about 15 or 20 years ago, but then the mower that we had that was able to get through the woods died. And we never replaced it with the same kind because they stopped making it. And it's only been recently that we found something that would work, that we could go through the woods on. So Dave's got two toys he plays with now, a big mower and brush hog kind of machine that he has to push, which is kind of got an automatic pusher on it. So it makes it easy going up hills. And then this summer he got a tractor. And so these open areas are the place where he does the tractor. And it was working pretty nicely. We have a big burn pile here that we never burn because we found that if you leave it alone long enough, it just disintegrates on its own, and we don't have to worry about fire or catching anything else on fire, so we just leave it. It looks like our neighbors burned their burn pile. They do burn theirs. They had a huge one down here, but it's gone now, so they must have had a bonfire over the weekend or something, or in the last couple days. It's nice over here by the stream too. Every now and then you'll see turtles in it, but I haven't seen one in a while. You can see the buttercups are up. And the stream. Nice orange color there. On this bank over across the stream there, earlier in the spring we get a lot of trilliums, and they're beautiful. They don't last very long though. Come on. Now we're down to the end of our driveway. Well, we will be here in a minute. It's kind of muddy in this section. It's got a low spot. But this is our neighbors. You can see the end of our driveway. That's where all the rest of the neighbors are. But we've got a pretty long driveway. And we'll head up it here. Okay, Flicka, let's go back. Come on. This is the way in. It has a couple of rises and then a low spot and another rise with a turn in the middle of it. When before we had it paved, it could be a real trick to get up in wintertime. But it's a whole lot easier now. Let's keep going, Flick. Atta girl. You see the stream over the edge here. You got a drain pipe here. You see there's a gas pipeline. Goes right down through there. Across the field, you see the blue in the distance. That's our meter. It's pretty far from the house, but it's right on the production line. We had them put that little turnaround there in when we had it paved so the gas company guys could park their truck and not sink in the mud. But it makes a nice turnaround for us too if we forget something and have to go back. And we often use it for that reason. We used to plant a garden down in this field here, but we haven't for years. We're not natural gardeners. And here we head back up the hill to the house. There's the lower part of the yard that goes over to the bridge we just crossed a little bit ago, or looked out over on a little bit ago, that old one. And we'll go back up to the house here to the driveway, turn around. I got a comfrey plant over here that's doing pretty well this spring. And here's the backyard. We're back where we started. So, hope you enjoyed our walk through the Hmong Woods, Soulsease as we call it. And we're going to head back inside. Well, this is Manny's Run. We put some fake indoor-outdoor carpeting on it so he wouldn't track in so much mud. Until the next time.